What up, YouTube? It's your boy KG Revolving. Today we got Madara versus Aizen, Naruto versus Bleach death battle. This is the most toxic fight. I know this is gonna be the most toxic fight ever. I know a lot of people about to be raging. I know a lot of people about to be mad. I'm on either side, but I'm definitely leaning more towards the Naruto side. I'm definitely a Naruto fan, and if I can find my goddamn, I got goddamn shirts and everything. Trust me. I'm not lying, trust me. But look, for real, let's get into this death battle, y'all. Hey man, I don't know who's gonna win, but I know there's gonna be a lot of try hard. I know there's a lot of dislikes, even though they're not showing it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of dislikes. I don't know, and I know that the comment section is gonna be crazy in the video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We out.
Episode of Death Battle is
we in.
sponsored by Raycon.
Raycons give you
This shit about to get toxic.
absolutely amazing audio quality no matter where you go or what you do. Whether you're getting pumped up, winding down, working, or working out.
Advertisement.
And they're
Respect.
a perfect gift for anyone on your list. And as your gift to yourself, they start at half the price of other premium audio brands.
Plus, they're available in 5 stylish colors. And with free shipping and returns, gifting is easier than ever this year with Raycon.
There's nothing more soothing
I'm
than
pretty
listening
sure
to
y'all
my
don't
favorite
care.
tunes on some Raycons.
In a death battle.
Let's get into it.
Endless destruction.
Straight into it.
Countless dead. A plot to conquer the planet. The Ninja World.
Naruto is like literally my favorite anime. It's Naruto and One Piece. It's in the mix between those two.
Was at war.
For the 4th time, only one man could save humanity from itself, from beyond the grave.
The same man who orchestrated this war in the first place in order to end all wars forever. Madara Uchiha.
From birth, war was the only thing the young Madara knew, and there was no ninja he liked fighting more than Hashirama Senju. They're basically ninja Romeo and Juliet.
Belonging to opposing clans, Madara and Hashirama were forced to battle each other for years, all the while dreaming of a better future.
Their bromance eventually overcame their clan's differences, and the two groups merged, creating the village of Konoha.
He's speaking facts, man. I don't see no problem with it.
But Madara wasn't satisfied with Hashirama's dream of peace through cooperation. He desired an immortal peace through total domination.
Everyone else thought that was crazy, so he bounced, and then he came back to wage war against the village he helped build.
That was a
Well,
good
that
ass
didn't last
game.
long, huh?
I love
Madara's
that game.
megalomania was perhaps faded, considering he is in fact the reincarnation of the demigod Indra Otsutsuki and the inheritor of his immensely powerful chakra.
Basically physical and spiritual energy that makes ninja magic. Madara specializes in fire and wood style jutsus, which just seems irresponsible to put those together, like a gender reveal party waiting to happen.
His wood is especially impressive, considering it's the only style of elemental jutsu that can create life. Why are you looking at me like that?
Madara can even use his Gunbai to absorb
Man is so damn strong, bro.
ninjutsu and return it right back to sender. You know you're a
But Aizen is just as crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Aizen and these illusions, bro. I don't even know what's real and what's fake, man.
badass when you can take on armies with just a friggin' fan.
Madara has torn apart hordes of ninja without breaking a
That
sweat,
shit, bro. That scene, bro. That scene was too crazy.
taking a beating from every tailed beast at once, and even defeated the 5 Kage, some of the strongest shinobi in the world.
The Raikages even stated to be fast enough to move at light speed. And even weaker ninja like Orochimaru have dodged literal photon beams.
But Madara's greatest tool is the one born from his very bloodline, the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. These magical eyes massively enhance his perception down to the
OP.
cellular level,
Overpowered.
allowing him to predict movements, see the flow of chakra, and summon the mighty perfect
That's too
Susanoo.
much.
The Sharingan can also cast a genjutsu that'll trap anyone that looks at it in an illusion, and even break them out of those same illusions.
In Sasuke's case, even ones as strong as Itachi Tsukuyomi, which can warp your perception of time. Itachi used it on a fellow Uchiha and made her live out her entire life in the span of 1/100th of 1/1000th of 1/1 of a second.
And when she died in the illusion, she died for real. If Sasuke could break out of it, Madara could too, easily.
And after grafting some of Hashirama's cells onto himself, he
Would
not
always have a piece of his Romeo inside him. This is my ship, Wiz. Stop looking at me like that.
He not only gained a healing factor strong enough to regenerate from having half his body vaporized, but also the terrifying Rinnegan.
AKA the big chungus of all
That's too much, bro. That all these moves he have. Jesus, man.
eye magic.
Overpowered.
The Ringy eyes let Madara absorb chakra and ninjutsu.
Like it was like at this point, what can't Madara not do?
Create invisible limbo clones, see and remove your soul from your body,
All
and
those-
summon
he can do
giant
every
ass
single one of them.
meteors. As if he
All those
needed any
paths.
more fucking powers.
While the Rinnegan lacks some of the Sharingan's unique abilities, he can switch between them at will.
After tearing the ninja world a new asshole, Madara was finally defeated in a climactic battle for the ages
To this day I don't understand how Hashirama still beat him. Goddamn.
by his BFF, and thus the life of a legendary shinobi came to an end in the arms of his one true love. Or did it?
All right, this is gonna get pretty crazy, but just bear with me. Fearing a defeat in battle, Madara set a time-delayed jutsu that would posthumously rewrite reality and bring him back to life. And it worked! So Madara tricked another Uchiha, Obito, into witnessing his best friend murdering his other best friend. Then he tasked Obito with manipulating the world into another war. Meanwhile, he gave his
Boy.
own Rinnegan to Nagato.
If y'all watch Naruto, y'all know damn well that Obito is like at this point he was the main villain and the main character. That dude fucking destroyed almost the entire world over a girl. That shit was crazy. That's GOAT status right there.
With the goal of getting
That's
it
a
back
goal right
after
there.
he was brought back to life the second time with the outer
Ain't
path
nobody dangerous as that.
because he died again. Make sense?
Nah, that'll never work.
You're right, it didn't! So Obito went out and got the Rinnegan back from Nagato's corpse, because he died. Then Kabuto brought Madara back to life, and he got his eyes back from Obito after some backstabbing. Then he sealed the awakened Ten Tails within himself in order to gain ultimate power and create the world's greatest nap time ever!
Look what you people have done to him.
It's too much.
You'd think Ten Tails' power would be awesome, but those stinky 8 balls of doom are so lame.
Don't let their size fool you. These truth-seeking orbs are in another
I hope a lot of people pay attention to what these true secret orbs can do.
league. The Ten Tails is strong enough to wipe continents off the map, and the orbs can be shaped into weapons that will completely disintegrate anything they come into contact with.
Thank you.
Not even ninja resurrected through Edo Tensei like Minato could regenerate limbs lost to the truth-seeking orbs.
So if somebody touch one of those, don't matter how strong they are, it's over. They're getting disintegrated.
Which means they had to erase his literal spirit itself.
Madara's power was so insane, he was considered comparable to the original Sage of Six Paths, the dude who helped create the friggin' moon.
And when Madara created meteors, they were large enough to show up against the curvature of the Earth. Measuring their size and estimating the height at which Madara lifted them, they'd have to possess a potential energy of at least 372 petatons of TNT.
He was
Damn.
even fast enough to keep up with 8 Gates Guy, who kicked hard enough to bend space. Madara even has an attack where he hawks light speed loogies.
Considering even base Madara has displayed speeds on
Hey, you see all the manga on all the manga pictures. You say, "Hey, Naruto dodges the speed of light." That means he's faster than the speed of light. I don't know why people be saying he's not.
par with Light Timing Ninja, we know Ten Tails Madara would have to be significantly faster thanks to the Ten Tails' power.
With virtually no one left to oppose
Hey,
him,
he had
Madara's
Limbo
plot
too?
was finally in the endgame. He awakened the Rin Sharingan, and with the God Tree summoned, he cast the Infinite Tsukuyomi, spreading the tree's roots across the entire planet and capturing every single person in the world. This would enslave all of humanity in an
Dangerous.
endless dream world, free of conflict forever.
Dangerous.
Peace through total domination.
Manipulating this tree with his chakra would have involved physically spreading its roots through and around the entire Earth in mere moments. Estimating the tree's mass and the speed at which the roots were moved, his chakra must have released an energy exceeding 1 yotaton of TNT.
And this was with just one jutsu. Is there a character that could possibly even touch Madara Uchiha?
Kishimoto himself didn't even know. Madara's power was so
I heard about this too. Madara was so fucking strong that they had to switch. Kishimoto said, "Nah, man, fuck that. We gotta change him into somebody else. We gotta change the character."
overwhelming, the only thing that could take him down was treachery.
Even the man with the magic eyes
Exactly.
couldn't see that coming.
All that was left was his
Nah, ignore what that man just said. I heard that he was so fucking strong that Kishimoto said, "No, man, fuck that. We gotta make Kaguya the main villain, and the only way they could beat her is to seal her." Come on, bullshit.
Old friend Hashirama,
Bullshit.
there to comfort him in
was
his
that
final
strong.
moments.
Just like Romeo and Juliet, or never was there a story of more woe than this of Hashirama and his Madara. I read it in iambic pentameter.
Is there a gas leak in here?
Now the real fun begins.
The Soul Society was in chaos. One of its leading Shinigami was set to be
Bleach?
executed under suspicious circumstances. A band of humans from the living world had invaded to save her, and Sosuke Aizen, captain of the 5th Division of the Gotei 13,
That man was so damn fake, man. He was one of my least favorite characters, but he was so fucking overpowered.
was dead.
He was so good. man.
Murdered.
That's what I meant.
What dastardly mastermind could have been behind all this? He'd have to be a galaxy-brained 5D chess master.
The man responsible was, in fact, Sosuke Aizen.
Little is known about the man's past, only that he isn't a human man, but a soul reaper.
These Shinigami are spiritual beings who ferry lost souls to the afterlife and purify those who have turned evil in the living world.
They're badass anime wizard Grim Reaper swordsmen. Though Aizen
Basically.
himself was hardly that cool. I mean, just look at those glasses. Dork.
But this Clark
Yeah,
Kent
rotate
was
them bitches
harboring
off.
a secret. Aizen had spent years attempting to develop the means to ultimate power,
Man, at this point, you might as well call fucking Aizen Orochimaru.
ruining the lives of many of his colleagues via his twisted experiments.
Oh, so when Aizen does it, he's a supervillain. But when you do it to me, it's shut the hell up, Boomstick. You're under NDA, and I know about the stuff you've done.
As a Shinigami, Aizen's body is made of Reishi, being spirit matter, and empowered by Raryoku, being spirit energy. Entities made of Reishi are completely invisible to anyone without specific supernatural awareness, though a
Exactly.
Shinigami's body is still tangible and can be damaged normally.
Basically, he's saying that man invisible. Nobody can see him. Nobody can see him with the human eye.
With his Raryoku energy,
Soul Reaper.
Aizen can create incredibly powerful blasts. He's so strong, weaker beings will literally disintegrate if they get too close to him.
That shit
This
was
is
bad,
due to his
bro.
Reiatsu, a localized spiritual pressure exerted as a result of his enormous power.
He also knows tons of Keto, or spells. He can create force fields, bend the
Put some respect on my boy's name, bro. I'm sorry for pausing like y'all. Put some respect on Aizen's name, bro. Look how he just walked past him like, disappears.
light around him to make him impossible to detect, fire concentrated bolts of lightning, and absorb the energy from his surroundings to make giant-ass energy dragons.
Perhaps his deadliest Keto is Kurohitsugi. After an extensive incantation, Aizen surrounds his target in an enormous black coffin that distorts space and time and tears its victims apart.
I thought that dude died, bro.
Aizen's plotting finally
Ain't
came
no
to
way.
fruition during the invasion of the Soul Society, where he faked his death using his greatest weapon, his Zanpakuto, Kyoka
That shit
Suigetsu.
strong
The
as fuck.
Shinigami Zanpakuto is a magical sword that possesses a sentient spirit. Kyoka Suigetsu gives Aizen complete control over his victim's senses the instant they lay eyes on the sword. This complete hypnosis traps its victims in a nearly
Hey man, these Goku fans, they need to hear about this.
perfect illusion that Aizen can manipulate at will, making himself virtually immune to attacks while his opponents are sitting ducks.
It's so strong that it kept a group of ex-Soul Reapers known as the Visored trapped for over 100 years without them even knowing it. It's one of the most broken powers ever and the definition of anime bullshit.
But it was all worth it when he perfected his ultimate creation, the Hogyoku, an immensely
And I still don't know how the fuck Ichigo beat this man.
powerful reality-warping device that, quote, materializes
Plot
the
armor.
user's wishes.
Plot armor.
In Aizen's case, it realized his desire to become the strongest being in the universe. With it, he can heal any of his wounds, even when half his body is vaporized. And more importantly, it exponentially increases his power over time through evolution by turning.
See, you do not need to blow up planets. I'm sorry, for these Dragon Ball Z fans. You do not need to blow up planets to be overpowered.
him
I'm
into
just say that one time.
a horrifying butterfly monster man.
A being eventually strong
Just because you blow up planets don't mean you're stronger than certain people, certain characters that got certain abilities. Like, that's what I'm saying.
enough to dethrone and replace the Soul King, the deity that controls the cosmic balance. Even a minor disruption to the Soul King's influence led to the three worlds of Earth, the Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo to start physically collapsing.
Then it implied that the Soul King has to be outputting enough energy to hold all these places together at all times.
Considering each should be roughly the same size, this would require an energy of over 140 zetatons of TNT.
Aizen is powerful enough to vaporize mountains as a side effect of a sword swing. His casual energy blasts can disintegrate huge chunks of the earth, and he can take on armies with just his Ryatsu alone.
He even defeated the rest of the Gote 13 without so much as breaking a sweat.
So he should be way stronger than Soul Society heavy hitters like Kenpachi, who sliced this 120-kilometer wide asteroid to pieces.
That's roughly the width of Great Britain. An asteroid of this size would have to carry a kinetic energy of at least 44 petatons of TNT.
And Aizen was so badass, he literally transcended other Shinigami in power. He was in a whole other dimension from the rest of them.
Until he fought Ichigo Kurosaki.
The battle we've all been waiting for. Way before this in the Soul Society arc, Ichigo was already as fast as lightning. And by this point, after all his power boosts, he'd even be faster than light. Hell, even weaker characters like this lady can dodge light beams.
Though their fight was epic, Ichigo had transcended the Shinigami as well. And even Aizen himself. Feeding upon his insecurities, the Hogyoku abandoned Aizen, who was quickly defeated and imprisoned within the bottommost level of the Soul Society's prison. Aizen was left alone. His great power he sacrificed so much to achieve was gone forever.
Hey man, before we continue this video, man, y'all need to let me know right now, who is the most epic villain, Madara or Aizen, bro? Who was the more evil? Who was the more dangerous, bro? I don't know. Y'all let me know, man.
Or was it? Somehow he ended up getting even stronger than before. But what made him so strong?
I don't know who's
Could
more
it
dangerous.
be the chair?
It's not the chair. It could theoretically be due to the chair's restraints keeping his Ryatsu from properly releasing, building it up within him until he was stronger in base than he was at his previous max.
Nah, it's definitely the chair. And, since the chair could still hold him after he got stronger, wouldn't that make it even stronger than him? Even stronger than the Soul King? All hail the mighty Chair-sama, most powerful being in all of Bleach. He even managed to hold his own against the Quincy warlord Uchiha, who absorbed the power of the Soul King himself. He even used Kyoka Suigetsu to trick him.
They need to hurry up and start animating all of this shit right here.
And Uchiha's a dude who can literally see every possible future all at the same time. All according to Keikaku, bitches.
And after standing among the gods themselves, Aizen returned to captivity and pondered the meaning of his existence.
Even trapped in a prison, sealed off in a different dimension with a 20,000-year sentence, he remains the most dangerous being in the world.
Who knows what schemes are brewing behind those cold, calculating eyes? No compassion, no empathy, only the drive for power.
No one has ever stood at the top, neither you nor me. From now on, I alone will stand at the top.
This was all part of his plan. All part of his plan.
Alright, the combatants are set and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want the confidence of an anime supervillain, check out Bleach.
This episode is brought to you by Bleach.
The secret to, well, pretty much anything is confidence.
And that's why Bleach delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
Yeah.
And you can Bleach.
Sorry, y'all.
Battle!
Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Man, I'm a little nervous myself, man. I know y'all be like, why the fuck he keep pausing? Man, I'm a little nervous, bro. I don't know who the fuck gonna win. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of on Madara's side, though. Even though all Aizen's overpowered, I'm kind of on Madara's side.
You can see me.
I can see everything.
Of course he can. He got the eyes, man.
Did you see that?
Ooh. Okay, Madara, come on, Madara! I can talk to all my friends.
Drown in despair!
Okay. Damn!
I would expect nothing more from a human.
your parlor tricks. Don't
Gerard, do you understand?
get so full of yourself. Hado 90, Kuro Hitsugi.
Oh my god. Nope. Intel. Ooh, there we go. Come on! Another level.
Hado 99, Goryu Tenmetsu. The pounding of my heart, the taste of my own blood. I love it! You almost had me there, you tricky bastard.
Nothing escapes my illusions, human. Know your place.
How fuck do you feel, bro? How the fuck do you feel, bro?
What a wonderful dance.
Oh my god, bro. Hold on, let me go back.
The thrill of battle, the pounding of... You almost had me there, you tricky bastard.
Nothing escapes my illusions, human. Know your place.
Disintegrate. Easy.
What a wonderful dance.
Fucking GG's, bro. Fucking GG. Too good. No. Let's hear the review. I knew Madara was gonna win, but let's hear the review.
Of course Madara won. He fake died twice.
That's what I said. Of course Madara won. And like it's in the status, bro.
His 5D chess plan, well, Aizen only fake died once.
Aizen and Madara were extremely evenly matched in raw power and speed. By our calculations, Madara spreading the God Tree's roots with his chakra was about 7 times more powerful than the best that Aizen could scale to with his rare Yoku, and both ended up being roughly as fast as each other.
While there are a range of possible feats and numbers to go with to determine their limits, the point is they're always going to be close to even.
Which means the main thing that mattered here were their powers and how they countered each other. Madara's enormous variety of abilities eventually overwhelmed Aizen.
While Soul Reapers like Aizen may be invisible to regular people, the Rinnegan allowed Madara to see invisible spiritual beings like his own Limbo clone. Hell, the Rinnegan lets you see and remove human souls, and that's exactly what a Soul Reaper is.
Both Chakra and Rare Yoku utilize spirit energy and operated in similar ways, being formed into attacks like ninjutsu.
So yes, you can use Genjutsu on Bleach character.
in Kido. That meant that Madara's ability to absorb ninjutsu allowed him to nullify the vast majority of Aizen's range attacks and even dispel his force fields.
And despite how OP Aizen's complete hypnosis was, Sharingan users can break out of illusions no sweat, even
Easily.
ones as powerful as
Easily.
Itachi's Tsukuyomi. And since Madara can switch between
All
the
the
Rinnegan and the
counters.
Sharingan,
This man is the absolute complete counter for all of Aizen. Anything Aizen puts out, he can counter that shit, man.
at will, he'd be able to break out of an illusion anytime he wanted.
Aizen's illusions are nearly perfect, but fellow Captain Unohana was able to subconsciously notice its flaws. With an eye as perceptive as the Sharingan, which can spot imperfections in genjutsus all the time, it was only inevitable that Madara would be able to quickly break out.
However, the same couldn't be said for Aizen, who never showed any resistance to the kind of mental illusions Madara can create.
Even setting illusions aside, the sheer
Caught people
quantity
off
of
guard,
offensive
too.
options at Madara's disposal, whether it be his clones, meteors, or monsters summoned by the Rinnegan, kept Aizen constantly on the back foot.
But none of that mattered if they couldn't kill each other, and both had pretty insane healing factors that could recover from just about anything, except for those pesky 8 balls of doom.
Madara's
Exactly.
truth.
I told people that, bro. I'm sorry if I'm going on a rant, y'all, but I told people that you get touched by those orbs, you're disintegrating, bro. There's nothing you can do about it. Sir, nobody, even if you go blow up a planet or anything like that, if you get touched by one of those balls, it's over. You don't need to blow up a planet where you can disintegrate somebody like that.
Seeking orbs were capable of completely molecularly annihilating spiritual beings and preventing them from regenerating.
Pay attention, people. All fans that's watching this, please pay attention.
And again, Aizen was a spiritual being.
Since Aizen lacked the ability to do the same irreversible damage to Madara, the ghost of the Uchiha had exactly what he needed to put this actual ghost down for good.
Aizen was an unbelievably overpowered foe, but Madara's own powers, illusions, and devastating truth-seeking orbs allowed him to crush the ex-Shinigami.
Clearly.
Sosuke should have
I
kept his
knew
Aizen
because of the
the prize.
because of the true secret orbs, he won, basically,
And
and his illusion powers, but mainly probably because of the truly secret orbs. They're that strong.
Do you feel any shame at all?
moderately. Ha! Double pun. Suck it, Wiz.
The winner is Madara Uchiha.
Good fucking video, man. Good video, man. Wait. Let's see if they got a open.
Thank you for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you're looking to get some merch for the holidays, we've got a bunch of great new items from Death Battle and Rooster Teeth. From hoodies to t-shirts.
I know they lying. Saitama versus Papa. I'm not even gonna. Don't even get me started. Death Battle. Don't play that bullshit. Anyway, man, if y'all like this video, man, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Show Death Battle some love. And if you fans of Death Battle, you're gonna like my videos too. We out, man. I'll see y'all later. And if you're a Bleach fan, you trash. You understand? I mean, I like Bleach too. I'm just playing, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Madara won.